Well, welcome to another video based on the community poll. It'll be Morocco versus Mauritania. The reason why this war started was because, as you see here, Morocco took the Western Sahara, but Mauritania kinda wanted that. So Mauritania is gonna go ahead and attack. But not for long, as Morocco kind of expected this, because they knew that taking Western Sahara would, cost them, because they knew Mauritania really wanted that land, because they wanted more coast. So now they're going to make an advance into Mauritania, and even cuts off this whole section. And then they eventually meet up, but they do face some pushback, but that is quickly put down by these soldiers. The encirclement here doesn't go very well for Mauritania, and they eventually fall / surrender. Now these guys make a spearhead towards here, and now they can't really do much. But these guys will continue their advance into Western Saharan territory, and even a new front will open here. And the advance over here will still continue, taking this. There's even more of a pushback from here, with allowment from Algeria and Mali. They move troops like that, take out this. And now they have most of northern Mauritania, and now they'll make more of a pushback out, and the defending troops here in Morocco will start a pushback, and eventually these troops will be surrounded, and they will surrender over to Morocco. And now the defending troops from this whole area will start pushing back against the Mauritanian force. But Mauritania doesn't have the jump start anymore, so Morocco, being the way stronger country, will just start advancing through the whole country, even doing a naval invasion, which they should have done from the beginning, over here. And they fortify it, and they even advance out a little, trying to stop these troops. But these troops won't attack these ones, but these guys will start advancing more towards, and eventually encircle all these troops. These guys will surrender, leaving these guys all on their own, and they'll try to evacuate, but then they get stopped, and now, pretty sure it's a war crime. I don't know. They'll have to ask Switzerland about that. And now the remaining troops here get demolished and surrender. Mauritania tries doing this, and they succeed a little bit, landing over here. But Morocco was like, we'll worry about that later. And they just keep pushing in. And sorry about that. So I don't really remember the name of this country, but they will also join. But Mauritania will be like, no. And they start just slamming into this country. I need to learn the name of it. And they get another ally here in the Gambia. And with permission from Gambia, they land troops there and cut off the coast. And the Gambia makes an advance out, cuts off this bit of the coast. These guys break through, but they quickly close it back up and start advancing more. And eventually, the whole country falls. And so does this whole area. But while that was happening, there was another naval landing that also aided with getting rid of their coast. And now they'll start liberating this country. And now there'll be Mauritania, just dying over here, getting their border cut off over here. I think it's Senegal, this country, I don't know. And now the red team will be getting wrecked. Mauritania, the main contributor, is basically just this small little area, and it keeps getting slammed into by Moroccan troops, and it dies. Which means only Gambian troops are holding out over here, and they surrender over to the Moroccans. So now it's just the Gambia who sues for peace, and they get that. So, let's get everything done. I'll pause. Now, these are the new borders. This is what the countries look like now. This is what they look like now. They gain all of the Gambia and even some territory from Mauritania. These guys only gain territory from Mauritania. So that's basically it. Mauritania lost a lot of land and the Gambia doesn't exist anymore. So that'll be it for this war scenario. So bye.